Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Felicia. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Lagos. I create content around fashion, lifestyle, sewing and DIYs. And if you're new to my channel and are into this kind of stuff, please do well to subscribe. I also do some vlogging as well. And if you're a returning subscriber, my OG, my fam, thank you so much for clicking on this video to watch your girl once again. Today I have a really simple tutorial, and trust me, with my tutorials I try to make it really chic and something that would definitely be a wardrobe essential, right? So today we have this turban headband, and it's super easy to make. It can be accessorized depending on what you're going for, with a brooch or whatever you've got. Okay, so if you're interested in knowing how I created this super easy turban headband, just keep on watching. So the first thing you want to do is to cut out 4 pieces of fabric that measures 20 inches by 8. That's the length of this fabric that I have right here. Is 20 inches long, 8 inches wide. The next piece of fabric you should cut out should measure 10 inches long and 5.5 inches wide. So you'll be needing an elastic. I'm using a 1-inch elastic and it's 5 inches long. So now you want to separate these 4 individual pieces, taking 2 individual pieces separately. You're going to face the right side of the fabric facing each other, and you're going to hold half an inch at the top and at the bottom of both individual 2 pieces of fabric. Okay, so we're just going to be joining 2 pieces of fabric together by ½ inch at the top and at the bottom on the longest part of the fabric. For the smaller piece, I've just folded it in half, and then I held in ½ inch on the rough side of the edges, and I'm just going to turn it out after that. The next thing I'll do is to find that seam line, and I'm going to lay it in the middle of one side of the fabric in such a way that this seam line is going to be inside and not be showing on the outer part of my headband. So just the way I'm placing it right now, I'm going to use a safety pin and secure my elastic ends. I'm going to pass it through the band. So I've gotten the elastic in through the band. I'm just going to hold it in place on one end. Once I've held that end in place, and I'm then going to go ahead and hold in the elastic on the other end. Okay, so I know you're enjoying this video and you haven't subscribed. Please just subscribe, okay? Join this family and give it a thumbs up too, okay? The next thing to do is to turn out this bigger section of this headband, and I'm going to go ahead and press it flat. Once I've ironed it, I'm just going to lay it in a cross shape. I don't know what to use in describing this, but just watch what I'm doing, okay? So I'm holding it in place with a pin on the rough edges, and I'm going to go ahead and fold the other side. I'm making sure that it's not twisted, it's lying on the right direction. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to place in the elastic bits of the headband. So what I'm going to do now is to fold in the edges of this bigger section of the band. I'm just going to fold it in a bit so that that rough edge goes inside. And once I've folded the two bits in, I'm just going to place that elastic band in the middle, fold it over on top of each other, and I'm now going to go ahead and run a stitch to secure it in place. Now on this other side, I'm still doing the same thing, folding it in so that I get rid of the rough edge. And then I'm just going to take my elastic bit and place it in the middle like I did the first side. I'm going to be making sure that my headband isn't twisted, so I'm making sure that the seam line or the part I'm joining on this other side is aligning with the other side so that it's not too twisty and so that it doesn't lose shape. So I'm making sure that everything is following, aligned with each other. And then I'm going to top stitch to secure it in place too. So that's it, guys. Our headband, our turban headband is ready, and it looks super fly. Like, this looks so good, so good. I think I love this. I don't really like tie scarves, but this one just looks fab. And the great thing about this headband is you can actually accessorize it and use a brooch on it to just make it look extra, and it looks really fly. And another great tip about having one of these is when you're having a bad hair day, you can just use this to cover those bad edges on your, maybe on your braids or on your weaves, and your hair is already very ugly, rough. You just use this to like cover it up and it looks fly. Nobody knows what's going on under your edges. Turban head wrap. Please let me know when you've done that and tag me on Instagram at Felicia Iguche so that I can see your designs, okay? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet, and please leave me comments in the comment section if you enjoyed this one, okay? See you guys in my next video, and until then, stay fabulous and stay handsome, whatever the case may be. Bye.